Welcome to Guns Gear Network, everyone. Appreciate you tuning in today. Today's topic is going to be about being off-grid and kind of being prepared for that. And that's if you choose to be off-grid or off-grid chooses you. Here on the East Coast, we've had a lot of some pretty severe weather, and recent hurricane has left a lot of people without electricity. And a lot of people, especially like maybe apartment living, things like that, they may be using electric stoves and they have no way to cook. So I'm just going to show you a quick option, talk about that just briefly real quick. One of the things that I always recommend to have, whether you're camping or not, have a propane stove. Now this right here is a Coleman that I have here, and I picked this up. I've got a couple of these. This was the most recent one I got a few years ago at a yard sale, and I think I paid 20 or 25 bucks for it, and this normally runs about $45 at Walmart. There's other options. There's some smaller, like one burner butane stoves, and they're about 20 bucks, and they sell those at Sam's Club, Walmart, different places, any catering supply type place. But you just need something to be able to use alternative fuel, such as propane, butane, things like that, to get you by for a short period of time. Now, you know, as far as prepping, this is a good short-term option, but obviously propane is not going to sustain itself, so long-term, normally, unless you just have a huge supply of it, and then it'll eventually run out without being resupplied. So I always recommend having a wood burning method, but most people are limited where they can't. A lot of people are limited where they can't use wood burning type stoves. So this right here would be a good option. And if you this one in particular uses these little small canisters here, and you can buy a bunch of these, or you can buy 20-pound the bigger tanks like you see for your barbecue grill. You can run an adapter to this stove, or you can buy an adapter that refills these. So you don't have to buy, you can buy one of those and 4 or 5 of these and just keep them full. But this thing's pretty nice. This is a dual burner, and I'll show you real quick. Push in this, but it's got a little handle underneath here for carrying, and push in this little tab, and it folds out like that. And these right here are the wind screens for it, and there's there's little slots here on the side that fits into. And let's see if I can. So you got your windscreen, and you got 2 burners, and I keep one of these in here, so I'll always have it, which is a lighter, because it does not have a igniter. But this right here attaches to it, and then your propane bottle attaches to that, and that's how it is used. And then you use these knobs here to adjust your fuel flow, and then you light it with the lighter, and that's what you use. Now, if you want, you can actually, and Walmart also sells this also, you can buy something like this, which is also made by Coleman, and it is the Coleman oven, camp oven, that you can use. And if you look, I already got a few pans in here, and that I've used in the past, and I keep those in there. You might have to use the smaller pans, but you could actually cook, fry, boil water. You can cook a few breads if you need to. You can do all kinds of things, cook pizzas and so forth. Now, what I hadn't got in here, I've got a pizza stone that I keep in the bottom. You could also use something like fire bricks in the bottom. It helps dissipate the heat a little better. It takes a little longer to heat it initially, but it will actually heat evenly a little better with like one of the pizza stones in the bottom there. But simple design, just basically a metal box. And this does fold down and collapse to travel size if you want to do that. But I just keep mine normally, because I keep it on my bug out trailer, and I just keep it like this because I have space for it. But guys, if you're not prepared for these natural disasters and things that kind of put you off grid that you didn't intend to be off grid. It's one thing that I'm more prepared to go off grid, like i.e. camping or bugging out or whatever, and I'm going to go do that. That's one thing, but sometimes the choice is not yours, and with that, you're going to need to have, you know, heat sources. It depends on the weather, obviously, you know, ice storms. And you know, if we have electric stove, but I do have gas heat and gas water. So the only thing I need to worry about is being able to cook. So I'll take this upstairs, put it on my stove top because I have a smooth top electric range. Put this right on top, and I can cook every meal that I would normally cook. It may take me a little longer, but normally I don't use more than 2 burners anyway. And this right here will actually fit your average size pots and pans, and be able to cook your meals and so forth. But be prepared, guys. Have some provisions put back that allows you to, you know, basically continue on with life and be able to not have to, you know, eat cold foods and things like that, or just basically trying to live off sandwiches when you can actually eat some actual meals. But anyway, guys, be prepared. Buy you some kit like this to put together for your preps, and you'll be much happier in the long run when everything, if something would ever happen to you, you'll have some options that other people may not have. And it's not very expensive. Like I said, I saw the 1 burner. I think they use butane, and they also come in like a cartridge style, like the propane tanks. But they're pretty reasonable. Like I said, I think they're around $20 for that burner. So that's you know, if you just cook 1 meal, you know, soups and things like that, it's pretty easy. But anyway, guys, appreciate you tuning in. If you like our videos, give us that thumbs up. It's always helpful. It also helps us with YouTube. It also helps us know that we're doing a good job for you and you like our content. But as always, guys, like, share, and subscribe, and we'll bring you another video shortly. Have a great day, guys.